Hi, hello, hi. Welcome back to Life with Naya. I'm Naya, and in today's video, I have a flight to catch in the next one, two, three, four, five, six. We're not doing that here. 7, 8. In the next 8 days, I have a flight to catch because I'm going to visit my family and friends in Trinidad. It's kind of like the last hurrah before I go to university because I have a feeling my schedule is not going to be as free and flexible for me to be, going back and forth between the two countries. And this time I'm going to be staying for a month. So I have to pack extensively and I need to, do all my travel prep, make sure that I leave like with everything done here so that I can just like frolic into the sun and not have to worry about anything. So let's get into it because the first thing I need to do is itemize like each thing I need, like itemize all the stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, okay? Because even though I know what I have to do up here in my cabeza, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna do it. Like until I take pen to paper and put that down, like no, not notes app, because I will forget. Pen to paper, make a list of the things that I have to do each day until my flight. I'm not gonna do it. So that's what this video is to do, to keep me accountable and make sure that I actually do what I gotta do and that I don't end up day before my flight being like, so I actually didn't do anything. Anywho, let's get into it. Okay, so I've moved locations. We are now at my coffee table. Yay. If you're like, why aren't you sitting on the chair? Because if I sit on the chair, the angle is gonna be very unflattering. The things I do for content. So I'm on the floor. Yay! You see my knee. Hello, knee. Anywho, say hello to my little friend. Her name is Fantasia. She was given to me by my bestie, like before I left as a gift at the end of exams. So she's here. And are you gonna travel back with me? I don't think so. I don't want to shove her in a suitcase again. Like the last time I had to take, sorry, the last time I had to take my stuffed animals through security, like airport security, I was so scared. I was like, what if they cut open? Because I don't know if they come open. Because like, what contraband do you think I'm bringing in a stuffed animal? And I'm not willing to risk it. So we're gonna stay safe here. Okay, you're gonna guard my room. You're gonna make sure nobody invades. Alright? Why am I talking to a stuffed animal? Am I going crazy? Well, I'm sitting here talking to myself with a tiny microphone. So who knows? Anyhow, you see why I need to make this video. You see why I need to record myself to stay on track because I just be yapping and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to start my preparations since yesterday. Guess who didn't start her preparations? Me. I've got my planner. Look how cute. Look how cute. Look how wonderful. Look how beautiful. All right, let's start planning. Welcome to my bathroom. Okay. So it's been 3 days. I did not do anything. So I filmed that little intro. We sat down on my coffee table. We planned out what I had to do. I got distracted watching a C drama, binge watched it, took all of my time. Every waking second of every day was focused on the C drama. And now I still have a flight to catch in 1, 2, 3, in 4 days. And I haven't done anything. Okay, so first order of business. I have to wash this hair. That's what.
They were fake?
Of course they were
Right,
fake.
but now I have to pack. I have to pack, and I have not been packing. At all. I've been procrastinating packing just because I don't know. I'm the type of individual like I could have a whole week to pack, and I'm not gonna pack until like the day before my flight. And my bad. I'm sorry. I just I don't know, something about I need the pressure to pack. Like I don't know. That's just this coffee is currently the only thing getting me through all of this shit because let me tell you what's been happening. So Trinidad Tobago finally made the immigration form digital, which like yay. After years of having to fill that shit out by hand, mind you, we're in the 21st century. Why am I filling out a long piece of paper? They finally put it digital, and I'm like, okay, great. So they send me an email. They're like, hey, you have to fill this out 72 hours before your flight. So I click on it, I'm filling it out, and I'm about to submit the information. And when I'm trying to submit, I see that they put the wrong date for my like the expiration date of my passport because they ask you for that kind of information, and they put it as today's date, which is it's March 16th, 2026. What now? Riddle me this. Why on earth would I be traveling on the 18th of March if my passport is expiring the 16th? My passport is not expiring the 16th. I'm not giving out that information. Y'all don't even know my business. But all you know, my passport is not expiring anytime soon. I got years on that thing, okay? So I'm perplexed. So I'm like, okay, let me check out the rest of the information in this form. Maybe I clicked something wrong. Maybe it was my bad. Maybe I didn't do something because I was filling it out whilst I was in the laundry mart. So maybe I just wasn't paying attention. So I go, I'm checking all the information. They have my arrival date wrong. Are there sirens? What the hell? Okay, maybe I should have used my microphone. I wasn't in the mood to set up my microphone today. But between the sirens and the trains, my bad. I'm so sorry, okay? Listen, traveling is stressful. It's stressful, okay? Anywho, so the train cuts off the street before. Let's wait for the train to pass. Wait, what? I was talking about immigration form. I'm like, okay, yeah, so they have my arrival date as today, which what? You know I'm not arriving today. So I think like they have all the dates set as the default date of you filling out information. But I'm just kind of worried, like, okay, if I submit it and they have the wrong date of expiration for my passport, am I gonna get problems when I reach into the country? Like, because I'm not really trying to have any. I'm not trying to be touched by immigration officers. I don't want that to happen. But I can't find any contact information to like call them and ask questions. Like, I can't find anything online, which is so irritating. So what do when I have a problem? I call my mother, and so I'm gonna wait for her to give me the solution. She's probably just gonna tell me like just submit it and like deal with whatever you have to deal with in person. Because once they see my actual passport, where you can see this shit, it's not expired. Clearly, it's not expired. But anyway, just me out. We got back now though. So I gotta pack my carry-on and I have to pack my suitcase. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm carrying because I'm like, I'm a glorified delivery person and I'm bringing stuff for my family members. So come with me. Let's go back. What's up? It's flight day. It's travel day. I feel like tired. I haven't slept. I've decided I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter because I have to be at the airport for 2 a.m. And it really didn't make sense for me to go to bed because I go to bed at like 10, 11. And like it just didn't make sense for me to go to sleep. I also just like didn't trust myself. I feel like if I go to sleep, I'm not gonna wake up. I'm just gonna sleep and not get ready in time. So it is currently 12:10. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna like get ready and stuff. I already did my hair. And I just have to like put my chargers and stuff in my bag because I left those to pack as like the last thing ever because I'd still be using that stuff. And I have to like pack my skincare and stuff.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.